The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god and our next World Heavyweight Champion?
Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed.
Introducing.
That's what it's all about, folks. The world.
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
Oh, in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A fired-up and furious JBL is not something you want to deal with. Mess with the bull, and you get the horns. From above!
Take off. Crash landing.
And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion, a fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including Bradshaw once and Batista on a couple occasions.
From the top, he catches JBL with a counter. And he tosses him back in now. Climbing to the top turnbuckle net.
From the sky!
Wow, cross body!
The champion is willing to take every risk tonight.
Just like that, Bradshaw finds a counter. A big boot. Bang! He finds a counter.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak. Mean and vicious. He enjoys inflicting pain on his opponent.
That's why he's been successful in the ring and in the business world. This match is sort of a new school versus old school. CM Punk and JBL respectively. Who do you give the advantage to?
I have to go with CM Punk. Sure, JBL is a veteran, but Punk is on the bleeding edge of in-ring competition. Punk is inventive. He's still growing his game. JBL might be too set in his ways.
And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstars like CM Punk. JBL says he won't be pushed out by these twerps.
I would tally that sentiment to self-preservation. JBL isn't going to allow a guy like Punk to take a spot he's worked an entire career for. You don't achieve longevity in this game without putting the boots to some ankle biters.
So much torque on the knee and ankle.
Turned it around with a reversal.
With that action, the champ said, there's room for one person on this mountain, and it's me.
Followed up with a lariat.
CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract back in June, shocking the entire sports entertainment world. And many are still shocked that he's champion today.
Not.
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
When we say high risk, this is the risk we are talking about.
And that could be the moment that changes the whole complexion of this match. Into the ring again now.
JBL calling on the WWE Universe to fuel it. Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up. Double underhook backbreaker.
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
Yeah, JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time. What's it going to take to end it? It might be this.
Sleep GTS from Punk.
Was that enough? Did the champ put this one away?
Oh, kick out at two.
How badly do you want to be a champion? That is the question being asked in this match. Consider that.
From the top. Down double X. The champion into the pin. Kicks out. He still has life.
He may not have too much left, but at least he had enough to kick out there.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
Oof.
Running knee in the corner.
JBL isn't being given any room to recover.
Credit to Punk for finding a way to overwhelm JBL for the moment.
Power slam incoming, no.
From behind into an inverted DDT. He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
Punk about to take flight. And nobody home on that one.
I don't care how tough you are. Hitting the floor from that height has got to hurt.
Neckbreaker after the float.
Cover to retain the championship.
Oh, I thought the champ had it.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Ferocious power slam.
Uh-oh.
Thunderous pin of the champ. This could be over.
He breaks the ref's count after 1.
Wow.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Oh, Mongolian chop.
That offense will definitely knock the wind out of him.
He's realizing there's an opportunity here. That dodge could buy JBL time.
Legs caught. Clothesline takes him down. Forget about it.
CM Punk just keeps coming. His tenacity is too much for JBL.
But Punk also can't seem to overcome JBL's raw power. This is incredible. Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
just deadlifting right there. The power. Power slam. JBL, high risk.
Wants to finish this.
From the top. Diving double axe handle. Ruthless striking. And back elbow creates separation. Over neck breaker. Picture perfect. Lift off. Down with force. Beautiful. Right into the cover. Two. Wards off the pin at two.
Kicking out of that one with everything he's got. CM Punk. Bullseye with the elbow. And this could be it.
There's two. Kicks out.
Able to get the shoulder up, but that was a long 2 count. And Punk now lifting. Solid bit of defense on his part there. Thunder going for the cover. This is for all the marbles.
Punk powers out. Still going strong.
With a kick out like that, this meant
The champ with the cover.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the world
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds.
Well, CM Punk is no longer one half of the World Tag Team Champions.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
Hurricane Rana.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Capitalize.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
A chain of reversals here, every motion getting cut off.
Oh, Cole with a drop kick. Boom.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligament. Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for Will.
Attempted a power bomb here, but no, reverse. Hurricanrana pin. Legs are hooked. Oh, turning it around.
He could have had this wrapped up. Not sure why he let up. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Rey probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't.
Punk, Mysterio, facing off against each other for the first time ever here at Armageddon, battling it out for a chance to come.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
Spin kick to the midsection. I'm not sure how much of CM Punk's head could be in this match after losing the World Tag Team titles last night.
Well, he's facing Rey Mysterio, so he better get his head in the game fast. Just from looking at Punk tonight, I'd say he's pretty focused right now. I think he realizes the bigger picture is getting a shot at the Intercontinental title.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your... Here comes a big-time power bomb. No, great reversal, shoulders down.
Oh, flipping the leg.
He clearly wants to dish out more punishment. Ooh! About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. The rope's playing the role of savior here.
jumping DDT.
My. Ooh.
Quick is...
Face first. Setting up. It's locked in. Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done.
just clubbing down.
And maybe Punk is targeted.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he locks in one last gas effort, and that'll do it.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
And he retaliates. Launched right out of the ring. And this one's taken to the outside.
Hoisted upwards, looking for a powerbomb. Desperation struggle here.
Provide an escape plan.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope. Thinking of going high risk here.
And boom!
Whoa, look out. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of...
Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Fighting to escape, and he gets out of the hole, but some damage was certainly done there.
Mysterio has set his sights on his opponent now. He left himself wide open. Big mistake.
Punk looking to get past Mysterio tonight and clinch a title match against William Regal. Punk and Regal now shoulders down.
Here we go. Not getting to two at this point has got to say something.
Punk avoids the attack.
Drop kick to the knee.
Making it that much harder to stand, that much harder to fight back. Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and up.
With a DDT. Ray taking it to Punk, still vying for the #1 contender spot. What awareness seeing Ray coming. CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on Raw. Here's the pin. And he breaks the count quickly.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of it.
High impact crossbody. Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Hooked him up. High angle belly to back suplex.
Once again attacking the skull and doing some pretty decent damage in the process.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them in both of their careers. Right across the knee, heel hook locked in. This is painful.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. GTS connects.
Does that finish Ray off?
Set up in the corner. What is coming next? Hard hitting kill.
Blow to the breadbasket. Cuts the attack off. Oh, he had that scouted.
Oof, running knee in the corner.
CM Punk with the knee.
Uh-oh. Created separation here. With all these blows to the head, he has to be disoriented.
I think that's the plan, Cole. We're trying to keep him on the back foot.
And further damage being dealt to the skull now.
Not a good situation. Getting rattled like this over and over can really mix you up.
Punk never saw that coming.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Strong counter. Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
What a move by Mysterio with a Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Ray have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is anybody's ball game.
For the win.
2 count. 3, no.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on. Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
One step ahead there.
Cinching in the arm wringer, but
a good old-fashioned punch to the mouth breaks it.
I was expecting a great match from both of these men.
Punk and Mysterio are not disappointing tonight.
I'd say this has been tough to watch, but I think that would honestly be an understatement.
Yeah, these repeated blows to the head, a truly gruesome and reckless display.
With a clothesline.
Thumped with a big blow. Oh, I think I felt that one.
Oh, what a kick. Beautiful. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
He's starting to get up, but he might be put right back down. Putting him in the corner for something here.
Owen fights back.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact. This could be it. He could be putting him away here. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, nails the GTS. Is it enough for Punk?
2, and a kick out. No one saw that coming.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio. Blast off!
All the way down to the floor.
I don't know why on earth you would risk that at this point in the match.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
CM Punk is all gas right now, and Rey Mysterio cannot find the brakes. Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense. A little cockiness here from Punk.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Here goes Mysterio back in the ring.
Up and...
Oh, knee right to the spine. And Punk now looking for the pinfall. CM Punk is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. and gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 200.
As personal a battle as you'll see at WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any making good on that promise.
Look, love him or hate him, CM Punk lives by the strength of his convictions. That's what's driving him to come at Orton the way he has been. And in Punk's mind, that's what'll drive him to defeat the Viper here on the biggest stage imaginable.
Faith. That has been the buzzword for Punk. That faith is what Punk considers his guiding light as he continues down this path of darkness and self-proclaimed vengeance against Orton.
The WWE Universe has long awaited seeing Punk and Orton settle this grudge, but I cannot wait to see Michael Cole make his WrestleMania debut in the very next match.
I can believe that, Corey. I've been training for months for this moment. It could be the greatest match in WrestleMania history.
Oh, the delusion at this commentary table right now is astounding. You're going to lose, Cole, and it is going to be a massacre.
Speaking of that, how did your match go earlier tonight, Wade?
Just focus on Punk and Orton, okay?
And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way for Orton to avoid that onslaught that's sure to come?
Perhaps against a less experienced or sadistic competitor, but absolutely not against CM Punk. Orton and Punk have both come into this match like men possessed.
Punk's going to be, he's got the shoulders down. Denying a 2 count there.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet. Bam! CM Punk has stated that Randy Orton is going to, quote, pay for his sins tonight. Those sins date back to 3 years ago when Orton punted Punk and caused an injury that led Punk to relinquishing his title. In return, Punk cost Orton the title against The Miz at the Royal Rumble just 3 months ago.
Well, if you ask me, CM Punk was justified in his actions. An eye for an eye. Plus, let's not class up, shoulders down.
Is it enough?
Punk powers out, still going strong.
He's really making this a fight now.
Side Russian leg sweep. Randy Orton showing no mercy.
And every bit of offense from Orton to Punk in this onslaught, dripping with absolute venom.
Punk dodges out in time.
CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you have coal miners.
Bite your tongue, Wade. I'm a proud card-carrying boy.
Okay, so it's coal miners 1, Punk followers 0.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count.
Oh, man.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
From the top.
Wow, cross body.
And Punk wants more from his opponent. Oh, perhaps he should have been paying more attention.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight.
Lift off.
Huge splash from up top.
And here he comes, set up for the famed Orton stomp.
It's almost like Randy enjoys this.
Now the
Cover. This could be it. Orton wins. Randy Orton has finally bested CM Punk.
The winner of this match, Randy Orton.
After all the mind games, all the attacks,
And I believe that...
As personal a battle as you'll see in WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any making good on that promise.
Look, love him or hate him, CM Punk, watch out!
Totally missed that one.
The WWE Universe has long awaited seeing Punk and Orton settle this grudge, but I cannot wait to see Michael Cole make his WrestleMania debut in the very next match.
I can believe that, Corey. I've been training for months for this moment. It could be the greatest match in WrestleMania history.
Oh, the delusion at this commentary table right now is astounding. You're going to lose, Cole, and it is going to be a massacre.
Launching. Body from the top.
Eyes are fixed, looking to victimize his target. Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
Look, Randy Orton needs to end this match up quickly. He's got to go on the offensive and put Punk away as quickly as he can.
Easier said than done. Punk has targeted Orton both physically and mentally in the weeks leading up to this match. The assault...
Will this be enough?
Oh, somehow! Could be in search of a second win now.
And a well-placed calf kick there.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 R's.
He's in a bad place. This is where it could all end for him.
Sent right into the corner.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutral.
Neither superstar giving an inch here. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Inside to this exchange.
What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what. As those two sitting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
And he is directed into the corner.
Oh! Short on clothesline by Punk.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented punt tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack.
Oh, and a stomp to the gut.
Counter. Saw it coming.
Tremendous reflexes.
And a German suplex.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he locks in a one last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
Now, you're right, Wade. At this time last year, Punk was joined at WrestleMania by the Straight Edge Society. Then he got injured, joined the commentary team for a bit, and now he's leading the new Nexus. You have to wonder if Punk has found his place or if he's still searching for that focus that'll bring him back to the top of WWE.
We are seeing Punk at his best right now, but something tells me we haven't quite seen this man's final form. There's a rage bubbling inside of Punk that hasn't come out yet. Once it does, he will be unstoppable.
Goes without saying, but a leg injury will hamper your ability to do just about anything.
And guys, I don't know what Orton can do. Punk may have this one sewn up.
Sent into the corner. And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, and both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. Oh, by Orton! Out of nowhere to Punk! Can he capitalize?
This is Orton's for the taking now.
Hit on CM Punk. And he kicks out of the pin at one.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out. And just that quick, the Viper can turn the tides of this matchup. Power slam by Orton.
Good defense from him.
Hold on, he's lining him up. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi commits. And now, an anaconda.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Ouch.
Kick lands.
Man, Punk's face is really starting to show the damage of this match.
Torturous face rate.
The finish line is in sight for Orton. Can he push past the pain and take out CM Punk?
Trying to desperately fight their way out, and the hold is broken.
Lightning fast power slam by Orton. Randy Orton about to go to that place. A place where there's no pain, no injured leg, nothing but pure evil. Reigning We knew this was going to be more of a war than a wrestling match. Punk and Orton simply refusing to call a ceasefire in this battle.
First a knife-edge chop, and now continuing the attack on the knee.
Looks like a play to go after the legs now. Precision offense from the Viper.
The Viper is incensed, and he's taking out all of his frustrations on the man responsible for that fact in CM Punk.
Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
Maybe Punk's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep. Will that sum this up for Punk?
2. Oh, he just kicked out.
You are going to have to do more than that to take down the Apex Predator.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
Orton lining up his opponent carefully
For a knee drop. Uh-oh. Oh, that gets reversed on Randy.
He's getting back to his feet, but is there fight left?
Check out the springboard. Ooh, just floating through the air.
It could be over. My goodness, Punk did it. CM Punk just put down the Viper.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more. This may not be the ending the WWE Universe had hoped for, but this is pro wrestling, not a fairy tale. The good guys don't always win here. Not that Orton would call himself a good guy.